We gonna try it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha.
What up? What's going on, family? You know what? Today we're trying new things, right? Well, actually, it's not a new thing. It's something that we've done before, and we figured it'd be a good time to bring it back. Because, you know, when it comes to talking to individuals on the chat board, you know, sometimes we can see all of the chats that come through.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. And then even when we do see the chats, it's like we're responding to it late. So, what better way to really connect with us and give us an opportunity to connect with you and be able to answer your questions directly by just giving us a call?
Yeah.
You know, just call us. Numbers are scrolling right down below. If I'm not mistaken, it may charge you 1 cent per minute. So just be mindful of that. I'm pretty sure you can handle 1 cent.
Or two. Some cents.
just handle a few cents. And then you'll be able to get on the line and talk with us one-on-one.
Right.
All right. But in light of our girl Sierra.
Yes, who is transforming.
Sierra in the building.
In the business building.
Okay. Sierra in the building right now. Okay. Now, excuse me, I got to put these headphones in because I don't want the background noise to play on this. So give me just a second. All right. Awesome. So that way I'll be able to hear that. Okay. Cool beans. All right. Yeah. Sierra's in the building. It's so.
Gabrielle, welcome, sweetie. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. And we have a Fungi. Are we saying your name? We butchering this stuff up. See,
Fungi the Observer.
This is why we like this idea of calling in.
Yes.
Welcome, y'all.
All right. So, but like I said, in celebration of Sierra coming through, we're gonna do a card reading just for Sierra.
Yes.
All right.
And look what came out.
Oh boy.
New beginnings. New
beginnings for you, Sierra.
Yes.
That dragon power coming through.
Strong.
All right.
Very strong.
Beautiful. New beginnings.
So you got some new beginnings, which is good. And while
what you looking for?
My telehombre. El telefono.
You didn't bring it in here?
I don't know, baby.
What you need?
You know, sometimes I be leaving everything. Hold on, let me see. Because I want to read y'all a poem.
Oh, yes.
This time it's not from me.
Oh, did you send it on Instagram?
Oh.
It's
on my phone.
Excuse me, y'all. I promise I'm dressed, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to go get it, and I'll be back.
I'll entertain in the meantime. So Scentbird Lover, welcome. Thank y'all for coming in. As y'all join us, just go ahead and give us that thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, we definitely welcome and thank you for being here with us. And we do ask that you go ahead and subscribe. Sierra just became a Royal Starseed. That is so beautiful. Welcome. If any one of you guys would like to become a Royal Starseed as well, you can just exit out of the chat and hit join. Or if you just want to be a supporter of the channel, you have an option. Or if you want to be a Twin Flame supporter, there's that option also.
Yes.
Or if you just want to support the channel in general, outside of those options.
The link is in the chat.
Right.
Where you can just send a donation. Any amount will count. If it's a cup of coffee, we appreciate it. Because, we love our coffee. If you didn't know, I like coffee.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm a coffee person sometimes, most of the time.
You're a coffee person.
You did. You turned me in. I was a tea person. Still am.
Oh, all right. Awesome. But Sierra sent an awesome... Should we cut?
She sent 3 poems.
Yes.
Bethany, welcome, sweetie. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome in the room. Came just in time because I'm getting ready to read, and I have permission from Sierra to go ahead and read one of the poems that she sent for me today. I read the 3 poems, and the last one is called The Blues. This one was like, whoa, it was just kind of deep, right? The other ones were nice, lovey. It's beautiful, but this one was like super deep. So I'm going to read it for y'all, okay? Hey, Max, thank you for being here, sweetie. We're getting ready to read Sierra's poem. She sent me some poems, and I think I'm going to read this one. It's called The Blues, and y'all could, put y'all little snap thing in the chat to let Sierra know, hey, how you like the poem. What are your thoughts in the poem, right?
Right.
Because I just thought it was so deep. So this is called The Blues, guys, written by Sierra. It's transforming.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes something like this, right? This is the blues of the soul that was hardened by the sorrows of life. She gave it all she had, but just couldn't keep up with the flow of life. Though she tried, the pain became too much to bear. She wanted love, but her soul remained trapped in despair. The inner critic became too loud. Now all she could hear was the crowd. Her star shined too bright. Darkness had consumed her light. She didn't want to give up, but it became harder to fight. The love inside of her was so dull. She could no longer see that her cup was already full. She desperately yearned to be free, not realizing that she was always had the key. But she was too trapped in her memory. Let me read that last part again. She desperately yearned to be free, not realizing that she always had the key. But she was too trapped in her memory. Y'all give it up for Sierra, man. Give it up for Sierra.
That is dope.
Come on, man.
Sierra.
Sierra, that is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, when we write from these places, you know, these places of substance, you really can pull some stuff out. Turn your pain into your gift, or let your pain transform your gift. Right? That is just beautiful.
Yes.
Keep up the good work, Sierra. Keep journaling. Because the cards, you know, new beginnings, new ideology, new way of thinking of things. This is a dragon. Ace of Dragon always tells you that new stuff is in the horizon.
Yes. All right. So, once again, for those of y'all who are just joining in, if you're wondering, what is that number scrolling across the bottom? Okay. As y'all know, in the past, we have had opportunities for individuals to call in and talk with us personally so that we can answer any questions that they may have along their spiritual journey, or ones that they may have with their twin flame relationship, or just ask us a question about our relationship.
Right.
So at this point, you right now have the opportunity to go ahead and give us a call. You can call the number that's scrolling right below. That number is 602-580-9749.
There you go.
Okay, and then you just type in the access code, which is 1395679. I'm reading from the screen, so if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay.
And we get a little bit of response here from Sierra's poem. Thank you guys for that encouragement. That is really, really beautiful of y'all.
Yes.
Leela says, beautiful. Welcome, Leela. Thank you for joining us. Gabrielle said, that reached deep into my heart center. Beautiful. It did mine too. This is why I wanted to repick that particular one. Yep. Big up Sierra for the poem. Respect. Thank you. Y'all is just so awesome. Love it. Yes, you're welcome, Gabrielle. Thank y'all for supporting Sierra like that. That is really nice. You know, sometimes when we do things, we take a step out in faith, and then when we get the energy from those around us to encourage us, it really just helps. It helps us to propel us. You know, give us that push. To really help us to walk in our purpose. So thank y'all for supporting Sierra.
Yes. That is super dope.
Yes.
All right. So, So earlier today, once again, we did put a poll out to see who would like to talk with Twin Flames Unite. Okay. Now, you have the opportunity to do so. Okay. But in the meantime, last time when we came live, we were talking about connecting with your intuition, okay? And part of that connecting with your intuition, one of the tips that we give about strengthening that connection was paying attention to your dreams, okay? I don't know about y'all, but you know, I do this on a regular basis. So I put an idea or a question in my mind before I went to sleep last night, as far as the ascension and everything is concerned. How many of y'all are interested about learning about ascension? Okay, if you're interested about ascension and want to see what the dream was about, just drop something in the chat and I'll go through and tell y'all what went down.
Look, I'm putting my one in the chat.
Oh,
so I put something in the chat. This is how I put something in the chat. I'm putting the one in the chat. I want to know. Anyone of y'all
get into it.
I want to know.
Oh boy. Okay. Look, we're just having fun, y'all. We're just having fun, just giving people an opportunity to call in, because this is the a lot of people say this is the final hour, but we were just sitting back talking just a moment ago about how the world feels different now.
It feels super different.
It is not the same from what it used to be. And it has nothing to do. Should have got some water.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do about or magnets sticking to people. It has nothing to do with politics. Nothing to do with lockdown.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with.
You saying all these words, baby. You gotta.
I can say lockdown because you're gonna lock her down. They don't know what type of lockdown I'm talking about.
But it's still gonna trigger stuff.
Okay, but it has nothing to do with the things that are going on in this world.
Right.
There is a physical change that is going on. And if you are one of those individuals who are sensitive enough to feel it, you see it. Okay, you see it. But okay, we got a couple people in the chat that's talking about the ascension.
Wonderful, wonderful. I love it.
So, in a sense, well, this may be just for us. I don't know about for everybody else. But the main thing is to be a voice for those who don't have a voice. Okay? There's a certain part along in the spiritual journey where it's not about you anymore. Even though the journey is yours, there is a task. There is a duty that you have along your spiritual journey. And along our spiritual journey, one of the things that was kind of revealed to me, I can't go too much into detail as far as the dream is concerned, but in a nutshell, it is telling us that we have to go out and serve. Okay, that's another level of the spiritual journey, because you can go through so much and read so many books, gain so much information, meditate, be able to exit out your body at will. But once you've mastered those things, then it's time to teach. Okay.
Wow, it's funny that you say that. That has to do with your dream. What happened in the meditation? You remember in the meditation what happened?
In which meditation?
The twin flame meditation that we did on the website. The solstice meditation. When we connected with the heart, with the heartbeat meditation.
You gotta refresh. I'm not. Okay, I can't.
I know Alexis was there. She was there in the meditation, right? Alexis, you was there with the heartbeat meditation. Was it?
No, Alexis wasn't there.
That was Charlotte and Lily and what's the other?
Gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Started with S.
I think it's Gabrielle. Wasn't there Gabrielle there too?
Few others.
Yeah,
there's a few people in there. I just can't remember.
But with the heartbeat meditation, that's the message that I got. That's all I kept hearing. Service to others. Service, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Service to others. Service to others.
I forgot about that.
See? Right in alignment.
Yep.
Wow.
So, as we go along on our spiritual journey, there is a point where you have to start, well, actually not start reaching back, but start teaching. Okay? A lot of you are pretty wise. You've gained a lot of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You've watched a lot of our videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know a lot of stuff. Look at Goddess 999. Welcome. Thank you so much. We hadn't seen you in a minute, Goddess 999.
You talking about she was on the last live.
Well, you know, besides that one.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you all have really evolved.
Mm-hmm.
And right now there is a gift that you have to share. Some of you are already sharing it. We already know Sierra is on her way to sharing hers. Yeah. And we already know that Mex is on her way of sharing hers. Mm-hmm. Charlotte, which is another one of our Royal Twin Flames, is sharing her journey.
Well on her way.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's time to start putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, get out there and do it. Y'all know y'all the chosen ones. Gabrielle says she wished. I thought someone. It was like if it was a few of us there.
It's about 6 of us.
It was about 6 or 7 of us doing that meditation.
I don't know why the name. Solange was there.
Solange. Okay,
Lily,
that's right. Lily. And a few others. And Angie is welcome, Angie. We're doing well. Thank you for joining us, Angie. Mm-hmm. We're doing very well. But yeah, if you guys want to call in, talk to us. If you want to touch on any topic, because right now, the world feels a little different, right? And look, Sierra just confirmed. She said the world does feel different. Mm-hmm. It feels like we're in a transition to something greater. It is. Yeah. We are literally, like physically, it feels different. Mm-hmm. On a physical level, it feels very different. Mm-hmm. And I think someone just said that there is a delay in the chat. I think there is. Yeah,
there's a big delay.
Yeah. It's pretty significant. It's a significant delay.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. Simple Bird Lover says, I know Twin Flames, we are here to teach others here on Earth to awaken the planet and raise the positive vibration. This is right. This is right. So it's time to...
Yeah, and this is not exclusive just to Twin Flames, okay? Because we have so many talented people.
Yes.
But as we mentioned before, I think it was the message for the 144. If you all don't remember that video, hopefully I put it somewhere up there so that you all can go back and look at it after this video goes live. But there's a video that we put out called the message to the 144. Mm-hmm. And that message to the 144, gosh, it just
go watch the video. Go watch the video. There's a reason why you brought it up. Look at that, 222. Mm-hmm. So when you guys get a chance, if you have not seen the video that we did on the 144, go ahead and take a look at that video so that you can get that message. Mm-hmm. Gabrielle says, I do remember in high school picking up a paper at a convention that read, I am a voice for the voiceless. Those things are not accidents. Mm-hmm. She said, and she took a picture with it, and it spoke to her. You see, none of these things are accidents. None of these things are accidents. Mm-hmm. We got somebody calling in?
Oh, we got a caller. And yes, the calls are pretty much free. Once again, like I said, when you call in, depending on your cell phone service, they may charge you 1 cent per minute to call in. But once you're in, then you'll be able to actually chat with us. And it looks like we got
our first caller,
Victoria, on the line. And let's see if Victoria is ready to talk. Let's see. Hold on. Let me take this out.
I'm excited.
Hey, Victoria, you there?
Hello. Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, I thought I said Victoria, because I'm like, this is not Victoria.
Oh, that's what it says.
It says Victoria. Okay, so it's Bex. Okay,
this is Bex. Our beautiful Bex.
All right, Bex, you got a question for us? Well, actually, hold on. Let me bring you on to the live chat. Hold on, so everybody else can hear. All right. Okay. Awesome. Go ahead. So what's going on, Max?
Well, I've been watching and listening and praying over here because I do pray and I do declare.
You
Um,
declare.
you know, I declare, because if you gonna say you praying or something, then you better be making some declarations too, because you got what
Mm-hmm.
they got. So you have to make declarations and put your sound waves into this earth. I was listening to Dr. Jewel Cooper program yesterday because I try to catch her on her show Mondays at 5. And she talked about something that I thought, wow, this is really some good information, and I just wanted to, I like to compare notes to see, who has, heard stuff and, what y'all heard. So this is almost like spiritual gossip, okay? So what I heard yesterday is she talked about the energy and the alignment of the planets and the fact that, right now she says that the Earth is like a global reset and that everything is being recalibrated and everybody's vibrations are changing based on, where they at, either up or down. And she talked about, how important it is to latch on to, this global reset of vibrations. She did talk about the V, and she's always talked about the V in terms of the vibration of the V, because she talked about if you vibrate high enough, then the V won't catch you. And she talked about, this DV that's out here now that everybody's like, oh, we can't even catch this. We don't know if the stuff that we prepared, the Vex that we prepared will catch the V, And she talked about the fact that even the V, the calibration of the V is changing, and that's why you have the DV. The change, delta means change. So I think that's kind of interesting and like an oxymoron. But I just kind of wanted to know, if y'all had heard some information, about that,
No,
those topics as well.
we hadn't heard anything. I was literally sitting. I was sitting in a little hut tent, whatever we got back there, a little chill spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I get a lot of my intel, by the way. When I go in that little tent, and I sit down, I get a lot of downloads. And I was literally sitting there today, and we were talking, and I'm like, baby, something is changing. Like it's it's a physical change. Like it feels like this planet is going through a physical change. And it just felt really strongly in my body, like in my being. I just felt like something was changing and shifting, and like we're not in the same space anymore. And it was just intel just coming in, but it definitely matched up to what you're saying, what Dr. Jewel was talking about the change on a vibration level, and it's affecting everyone differently depending on where they're vibrating at. So yeah.
Well, like how Panic talked about is that Beetlejuice in the air.
Yeah, it's something in the air. It's been in the air since last April when they was trying to not get people to really take it in. But it's really speeding up now. Stuff it's moving for sure, without a doubt. But I'm glad you brought that confirmation, Max.
Yes. Thank you so much for that, Max.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to see, if y'all had heard that little chatter and, just to kind of put that out there, to see, how other people are feeling, because I don't know about everybody, but this week is rather intense. It is. This is some intense energy going on this week, and I just feel like after this week, it'll be like a big release.
Absolutely,
So I
Max.
just didn't know. I'm just trying to see, in the comments, if everybody is like feeling
the energy.
intensity.
Man,
Yeah.
we was just talking about that today. Like, we had stuff to do, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to go take a nap.
Like it was a struggle. We had to. No, look, we love y'all. We love y'all. Believe
and this is
me,
how much we love y'all.
this
too.
is how much we love y'all. Because we would sit down on the couch like, do we got the energy to do this? But based off of the dream that I had, it's like
you gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
And it also goes back to the message that we said on that 144 video, is that right now we may feel like we're at a plateau. We may feel like we've hit a ceiling on how far we can go.
Right.
But that ceiling don't matter. We just got to continue to push forward so that we can actually get done what we need to get done. And if we continue to push forward, if we put that energy in, our reward is on the other side of that once we push through it.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going. Keep going and let these waves come in, because I literally felt a wave today, Max. I don't know if you felt anything today specifically, but today I felt a wave come through. And I'm like, let me just let this wave pass on by.
Yeah, and we're glad it eased up.
Yeah, it did ease up towards the end of the day, like about maybe 6 o'clock. It started like easing
around
up.
6 o'clock it started easing up.
Whatever it was.
And I'll be interested to see what the human resonance is like right now.
Right.
But yeah. But yep.
So thank you, Max, for that confirmation. You gave us double confirmation.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sheesh.
And it looks like we got one other caller that came in.
Bethany.
Yeah. Hopefully that's the right name.
Oh yeah, because we saying these names. We don't know. Okay.
I don't know if it's that. But did you have any last thing you wanted to put in on that, Max?
No, y'all just gave me confirmation.
Nice.
First I had that information from Dr. Fulcrum, and I was like, huh?
Beautiful.
And, I didn't even want to get up out of the bed, and right now, I want to go to bed, and I'm a night owl.
See?
So,
yeah, we just sensitive.
Confirmation, although I'm very sleepy.
Okay, just confirmation. So we helping each other out so that we don't feel so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Max.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to do next now. We don't know the name. If it's right, hopefully it is. We're going to let them confirm the name for us.
All right. And so it's showing Bethany, but 4482, you are unmuted if you want to unmute.
62, I think. 4462. Okay. Okay.
Bethany?
Yeah, okay. Right. We did it right this time. Okay.
What's up? So did we get the name right?
Yes. My name is right.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. We was talking about some Veronica.
It was Veronica.
No, Veronica was Max.
Yeah. So what's going on, Bethany?
So I guess I just wanted to ask y'all about, I don't even know how to phrase it the right way, but just how to like keep hope alive, or how to keep the faith. I don't know, cause it's weird, because I feel like ever since I started my twin flame journey, I feel like even before I met this person, I was imagining this person I would want. I met them, and then my life completely changed, transformed once I went through the separation and all that stuff. But then the separation happened for the second time. So now I'm in this process where before I was when everything happened the first time, I learned all about self-love and different types of attachment styles. I got really into my mental health, because before I didn't even want to go to therapy. I thought I could handle all of my problems on my own. But then when I went through the separation, I realized I had all these issues, and then I started actually following a bunch of therapists online and looking up a lot about psychology. And now I find myself trying to improve myself, losing weight, et cetera. And I feel I still really want this person in my life, and I feel like I'm getting different signs somebody else who was like kind of on the same type of journey as me is just got her twin flame confirmed. So like when I say confirmed, I just mean that like her twin flame is kind of like basically says that yeah, like he feels the same way, et cetera, et cetera. So I feel like I'm getting more detached, but at the same time, I still want this person in my life. And so all this information that I found out about attachment styles, about all the stuff about like this, all the signs one person could get to confirm that this is something that is like my reality. Like I've had so many signs, but yet at the same time, I feel like what's the point? Because I'm not even talking to this person anymore. Like we haven't spoken to each other in 6 months. So I don't really know how to continue to like just hang on and hope that things work out. Like everything just feels like kind of hopeless, to be honest.
Well, I'm glad that you took the time to share that information, Bethany. You have no idea how many people that you're going to inspire just from you telling your story and your transformation journey. And it's funny because I really wanted to do a video on that particular topic because you're the second person that we're encountering that's having this scenario with the twin flame coming in, flipping the world upside down. And not only once, but if I'm hearing you right, twice. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. Okay. So now let's take let's walk down memory lane. This is how we're gonna open up a broader perspective on your journey. Okay. And so I know being in separation, it's annoying, especially if you're doing it a second time. It's super annoying, could be stressful and draining at the same time. And also it can leave you in a state of confusion, correct?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So I want you to picture your state of awareness prior to you encountering this individual, your twin flame. Look at where you were. You even spoke about, your weight loss journey, which you're embarking upon right now, or maybe you have already. You've grown quite a bit. And so what takes place, when the twin flame dynamic comes together, what's going to happen is you're going to mirror each other, right? And if you, depending on how much work you've done, not saying you didn't do work, but depending on how much work and how much integration and shadow work that you've done, right? That will be dependent on how the relationship would kind of ride out, right? And so you can have different cocoon phases in the relationship. So we grow in different stages. So in one particular stage, you might have been growing maybe 2 or 3 inches, right? And then it takes something else to take you from that place to the next phase. And then you grow maybe 4 or 5 inches, right? And so with each separation, just use those separation phases as time where you can expand and you can grow, right? And growing is painful. Growing is super painful. Co-signing on that, babe?
Yeah, of course.
It's super painful when you're growing. Like I always use the example of a lobster. A lobster has to come out of its shell before it can grow. So it has to come out of that nice, hard shell, that protective shell. And things already want to eat it as is with the shell. But the lobster knows that in order for it to grow, it has to leave that shell. And it has to be uncomfortable. And the twin flame journey, it's going to tear you upside down. It's going to flip you, take the rug, comfort rug right up under your feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and, it's not built for the,
it's not built for the faint of heart. But just to give you another perspective on this, you actually got 2 situations going on.
Yeah.
Okay. The first situation is that your question was, how do you keep going when things get tough? Okay. That's the first scenario. And then the second scenario is not having that partner in your life,
Mhm.
whether it's your twin flame or if it's any other partner that you want in your life. So it's two different scenarios.
Yeah.
That first scenario right now is being dictated by exterior
Mhm.
factors.
Mhm.
Okay? And essentially what we're talking about is your happiness.
Right.
Okay? And when it comes to your happiness, that should be an inside job.
Mhm.
Okay? Because it doesn't matter if Lisha is on the other side of the country or she's in the next room.
Mhm.
I have to make sure that I maintain my happiness.
Mhm.
Okay? Now, the twin flame being separate thing, that's once again, that's a separate subject.
Mhm.
Okay? And I'm just saying this to say, because this is something that, once again, it is a recurring topic, and I'm hoping I'm staying on point and keeping my thoughts together on this, and hopefully it doesn't come out crazy. But the first scenario has to do with your emotions and how you're feeling and your perception about things.
Mhm.
And it's funny how you can change the whole scenario just by how you look at things.
Mhm.
For example, let's making it broad right now.
Mhm.
Let's just say your emotions are like a knife. Okay, that knife can cut cake and serve it up to people, or that knife can also stab somebody.
Mhm.
But it's all depending on how you use that knife. Okay, and so in this particular scenario, your emotions is that knife. Okay, and if you take the opportunity, you can actually channel those emotions, which is just energy and emotions,
Mhm.
to really help propel you into a different state of mind.
Mhm.
Okay? Because like Mex was talking about this week has been a very tough week.
Very tough. Energetically.
Very tough week.
Mhm.
And despite Leisha and I loving each other unconditionally and just being there for each other and supporting each other, it doesn't negate the fact that we still feel like shit. Okay?
Yeah.
And so when we get into those states, we have to find out what are those things that help us spiral back up.
Mhm.
Okay? What are those things that help us spiral back up? And you know, there are certain things that I do, there's certain things that Alicia does, so that we can get back into that spiraling up type thing.
Mhm.
Because if we look at a certain situation or a certain thought form or a certain emotion in a certain way, it can send us in a downward spiral or it can send us in an upward spiral.
This is true.
Okay? So that's just one situation aside. So with that being said, when you need that encouragement to keep going,
Mhm.
okay, you have to find out what can help you spiral up.
Right.
If it's playing some music, put on some Michael Jackson. You know, old school, I may put on some Earth, Wind, and Fire or some Prince.
Mhm.
I don't know. But, you know, we'll put something on or put ourselves in a mood so that we can spiral ourselves up.
Right.
Now, the twin flame separation is another situation.
Mhm.
Because you have to understand with a relationship, it's just like playing a game.
Mhm.
You got to have one person on one side of the game that's willing to participate, and then you have the other person on the other end that's willing to participate.
Mhm.
Now, in this journey, this spiritual walk, everybody is on a different path,
Mhm.
even though we're all headed to the same direction.
Right. And just keep in mind this one little thing, right? Or it could be a big thing, however you look at it. The twin flame dynamic, right? It's not the entire journey. It's a step along the journey. And so with understanding this and overstanding this and understanding that the twin flame dynamic, they serve as a purpose. And your twin flame has been serving the purpose. Like you had how many awakenings since you've met this person? So they're doing their job. Their job is to awaken us.
Yes.
They come in and they light that fire. They light that flame under our butt. And we get up. Oh, shoot. I was asleep.
Yeah.
But I'm up now, right? And keep in mind that we are eternal beings. We are super eternal. We are energy. We never die. So in this lifetime, go into meditation and really discover what am I doing in this lifetime? What purpose am I fulfilling in this particular lifetime?
Mm-hmm.
Because to be honest with you, in some lifetimes, we don't necessarily be in a romantic relationship with our twin flame.
Right.
And so it all depends on what you're here to do in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would definitely recommend is to really go into one of those stillness meditation.
Yeah. A deep reflection.
A really deep reflection.
Yeah. And just understanding. So in this situation, and Bethany, not only am I talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
but also talking to other individuals who are going through the same thing.
It's similar energy.
Believe me, you are not alone.
Nope.
You are not alone in any shape, form, or fashion. But, come on, train of thought, come back. Okay, so, what is that?
Twin flames.
Oh, wow.
It jumped out.
Yeah. So, understanding that there are two different things that are going on. You have your personal perspective on how your life is going right now.
Mm-hmm.
And just understanding that if you dictate your happiness
Mm-hmm.
off of the things that are inside of you
Mm-hmm.
versus outside of you, it's kind of like how we tell our kids that if they play with the toy or video games, for example, right? If they're playing video games and that's the only time that they're happy, that means that video game is controlling them.
Right. Your locus of control has now moved external
Mm-hmm.
versus internal.
Right.
So that's just something to work on. Just work on turning your locus of control back inward versus outward.
Yes. And then just understanding when it comes to relationships, whether it's your twin flame, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever that is, understand that compassion is needed.
Oh, yeah.
Compassion is needed so that you can understand the individual's, their individual path
Mm-hmm.
and your individual path.
Right.
And understand that the actions that one person may portray
Mm-hmm.
may be because of some level of trauma that they've gone through.
This is true.
If you all haven't seen the signs and symptoms of trauma, if I'm not mistaken, the video may be on our YouTube channel. If not, the full video is on our website.
Mm-hmm.
But the signs and symptoms of trauma, when you have somebody who runs away from somebody who's trying to show them love,
Mm-hmm.
there's some type of level of trauma that's going on that they haven't dealt with. And just understand that compassion is needed to understand that this person has gone through some level of trauma
Mm-hmm.
and they're just not there yet to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. And in that scenario, you find hope.
Mm-hmm.
You find hope through
Yes.
compassion. Compassion is one of those doors that can take you from spiraling down to spiraling up
Right.
very, very quickly. It's the quickest gateway to hope.
Mm-hmm.
Is compassion. When you change the perception, instead of looking at it like I'm losing hope, nobody wants to be with me, or why are we breaking up,
Mm-hmm.
you turn it around. You let compassion take you into their world,
Yes.
and you look into their world, and you can be like, oh wow, okay, so maybe they do have some type of childhood trauma, or maybe they are trying to heal and they need to do this by themselves, or maybe I might have triggered something in them to awaken a process of healing and they need time for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just give them their space.
Mm-hmm.
Just use that compassion. Look into their world. See the world from their eyes and see where they're at. Just use that compassion tool, and that's what you can use to slide up,
Yes.
if you want to call it hope.
Yes.
But you use compassion.
And one of the best phrases that can really help you to spiral up, especially when you truly believe it and you know it. Actually, let me take belief out the way. Don't even worry about believing it.
Mm-hmm.
When you know this phrase,
Right.
you automatically spiral up. And that phrase is, well, Bethany, do you want to know what that phrase is?
Yeah.
Okay. When you know this phrase, you automatically spiral up.
Mm.
And that is, I am enough.
Mm.
When you know that you are enough, that means that you don't need anything extra to add on to you to make you great.
Wow.
You don't need anything else to add on to you to make you happy,
Wow.
or you don't need anything added on to you to make you sad.
Wow.
When you recognize and understand and know that you are enough, everything else is icing on the cake.
Yeah, and truly, truly get to that place. And I pulled another card for you. This one says trust, Bethany. It says trust. It says here, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it would automatically transform. Right? And look, you got a twin flame card. This is so cute. We just have one twin flame card in this entire pack, and it jumped out of the deck for you, Bethany. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes,
so you're on the right path. Please congratulate yourself, Bethany, because you've done a lot of work, and it's not in vain. Okay?
It's not in vain. It is helping you on your path to that end goal. Okay? Right now, we're clearing out all of what you can consider to be karma, even though, in light of some studies that we just recently, I just recently read this book on, which is that you can't really escape karma. Because karma is only cause and effect.
It's action.
It's just action. So, like, the karma is that you called in and now you're talking to us. Depending on how you look at it, it can either be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, there's a cause and effect to everything. Like, a lot of y'all may have seen the notification that came up said Twin Flames Unite is live. And so because you saw that, the effect is that you came onto the live.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So karma is only cause and effect, but you are lightening your load. Okay? Because in order to get light, you have to get light.
So you could get light.
Okay? So in order to get light, L-I-G-H-T, you have to get light. L-I-T-E. Okay? So that means that you got to let go of some things so that you can receive more light, receive more wisdom, receive more knowledge so that you can use the right wisdom.
Yeah. So you're on a good path, Bethany.
Yep.
And I just wanted to, say one more quick thing, because I know earlier y'all were talking about having compassion, and I think, and going with that, like, I really have to have compassion with myself, because a lot of this stuff, like, especially yesterday when I was listening to y'all talk about intuition, I actually spoke to my roommate about it this morning, because I was frustrated with myself, because, like, before I knew anything about twin flames, like, my intuition was telling me everything about this person, about what I was experiencing, what I needed to do, all this stuff. But the moment I started asking other people for their opinion, because I thought that maybe I might have been mistaken, maybe I might have been tripping, maybe there were things that maybe I was looking through an optimistic lens or something. The moment I started talking to other people, they were completely invalidating my experience and my reality.
Wow.
And it was whenever I got everything that I felt and believed confirmed through tarot. When the first time I ever got a tarot reading, I did a love, one was career, one was love, and the love reading literally confirmed everything that I thought, and it was a free reading by a friend, so it wasn't like it was somebody was trying to tell me what I wanted to hear.
Right.
But everything was confirmed, and then I had a bunch of other synchronicities that just and not like necessarily numbers, but more so like life experiences that were consistent with just like the universe sending me signs that yes, this is real, yes, happening, all this, everything that I learned about like twin flames, about different like this self-love healing, traumas, all this I was talking about. And like I'm trying to be compassionate with myself because I feel frustrated that listening to everybody else who was they were only projecting their own trauma onto me. They were only projecting their own limitations onto me. And at the time when I was listening to them, I didn't understand that. I didn't know that. And now I feel like sometimes I feel upset with myself because I'm like, I know that
Mm-hmm.
like this time, like it may have been my fault that this
Mm-hmm.
person is toxic. And maybe I
No.
need to
Well,
do
you
something
know
else.
what, Bethany? I'm going to give you some advice to help both of us out,
Mm-hmm.
um, which is that you did the best with the knowledge that you had at the time.
Exactly.
Okay? Because once you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
Okay? So there's no reason to really beat yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, that's a reminder to myself because sometimes I get a little bit too hard on myself, but I have to remind myself that I'm doing the best with the information that I have.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was actually something that helped us out a lot in our shadow work when it came to our past partners.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we knew the information that we knew right now,
Mm-hmm.
we more likely would either have a really more harmonious relationship or we wouldn't be in those relationships at all.
Mm-hmm.
But we did not have that information
Mm-hmm.
back then.
Right.
Okay? So now that you have this newfound insight,
Mm-hmm.
which is why, you know what, I love this, I love it, because the more that we share information, and because you all are so intelligent, Bethany, you are
Yes.
so
So
intelligent,
smart.
everybody who was watching these lives
Mm-hmm.
and watching our webinars on our website, look, this information comes naturally to you. It just automatically just starts to click.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just proof right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are so excited, not only for you, but for everybody else, because now not only did the light bulb go off for you,
Right.
it's going to go off for other individuals as well. And hopefully they can remember this,
Mm-hmm.
which is that you did the best with the information that you had at the time.
Yes.
Okay?
Exactly. So don't beat yourself up.
Thank you, Art.
You're welcome. You are so welcome, Bethany. Keep going. Listen, you're doing a phenomenal job. Okay? Just your energy. You
Yes.
are doing a phenomenal job, Bethany.
Yes.
And each time these lessons come to you,
Mhm.
you know, let's just shift the perspective just a little bit to bring a little bit more peace on the inside.
Mhm.
When you learn something new that you didn't know before, right? You just simply give thanks.
Mhm.
You know, instead of saying I shoulda did it, shoulda, coulda, just I give thanks. I am so grateful for this lesson. Look what this lesson has taught me. Now I can move forward and I can make different decisions that will take me to my highest and greatest good. Every time you step into something, you know, that teaches you a lesson, give thanks for this lesson.
Yes.
I really appreciate this lesson. Look how much I learned from this lesson. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
And so when you start changing the formation of those words, because words have vibration, frequency, right, and energy. So when you start shifting the perspective from I should have never did that. Oh, look how stupid I was. Oh my God. And then you change it around to wow, what a lesson. I am so grateful. Wow. Thank you. Give thanks for this lesson because I know moving forward, I'm going to take this information and I'm going to build on and continue to build to my greatest and highest version of myself.
Mhm.
So you did good, Bethany.
Yes. Sierra said this live is very healing today for whatever reason. Hey, that's what we do. We try to bring the energy through because that is a part of our mission.
Yeah.
Is to bring healing, bring clarity, and to remind people of their greatness.
Yes.
And so, Bethany, once again, thank you so much. Max, thank you so much
Thank
for
y'all.
tuning in. We're going to go ahead. We're going to end the live conference, and we're going to bring this live to a close. So we're going to shut this out. Once again, thank y'all so much for being here with us, okay?
Much love to every one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.
And with that, we have the healing card. Healing, guys. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment, whoever this applies to.
Mm-hmm.
Healing, okay?
All right.
That was wonderful. We got to do this more often.
Oh, yes. We're going to do this more often. Probably more likely we'll do it on...
What is today? Tuesday? Transformation Tuesday.
or Deep Combo Thursday.
And Deep Combo Thursday, yeah.
Okay. What's it? Yeah, today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And SNL,
Yes.
Saturday Night Live with Chris and Leisha. Yeah.
All right. So, and before we leave, you know what? It's just a shameless plug because if you all like the information that we put out, there are a few different ways that you can help out in supporting this channel and supporting us and what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? First options, which is going to be super easy, and it doesn't cost you anything but just a click of the wrist. Give us that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have all of your notifications on so that you won't miss when we go live. Okay? And then you can leave comments on how much you love us. We appreciate that. We appreciate all of those comments that y'all put down as far as spreading the love. Okay? And then the next way that you can support the channel is if you look in the chat, there is a link that is pinned in the chat. You can click on that pin, and it's actually super cool because if you click on the link, it's going to take you to another screen and you'll still be able to see us live.
Right.
Okay.
And that link is actually better than the super chats. Okay.
It's better than the
It's way better than the super chats because this place right here, this platform, I'm telling you, they really do things that's not fair. They take a bigger portion,
take a big chunk,
a huge chunk of your donations when they do the super chat. So if you want to do super chat, fine, no problem, but it works better when we use this link if you do want to donate to the channel.
So that's another way that you can show the support for the channel. Another way is becoming joining the membership on the YouTube channel, which means that you can either become a supporter, just starting from the lowest level to the top. You can be a supporter, you can be a royal supporter, or you can become a royal starseed, just like Sierra did today.
Yes, she did.
Okay, and so that's one way that you can support the channel, or just go to the website and buy something. Just go to the website,
get some merch,
book a session, buy a t-shirt. My baby's rocking the the Twin Flame shirt. Mine got dirty. I was washing the dog.
We got plenty of the cool merch on the website too. And also become a Royal Twin Flame on the website. You get access to all of our webinars that we do. And we have a plethora of good ones that's coming up in July. You guys are gonna like the ones that we have scheduled for July.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right. So I think we put in all of the church announcements. Make sure we covered all our bases. Once again, this was phenomenal.
Yes, it was.
And being able to hear somebody else's story does help. It is very healing.
Yes.
Because once again, it's also proof is in the pudding that when one person heals, it sends out a ripple into the universe.
It really does. And I just want to say big up to every one of you guys here. Gabrielle, Angie, Celestial. She's back again. Celestial, welcome. Scentbird Lover, Max, love you so much.
Yes.
Sierra's Transformer, you're doing an awesome job. Bethany, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. That was very brave of you, and you're very transparent, and we do appreciate that. Gabrielle, much love to you. Am I missing anybody? If I'm missing anybody, much love and appreciation to every one of you who actually came. Some of you probably left, but for those of you who are still here,
we love y'all.
We love you guys.
We love y'all so much. All right? And without further ado, we love y'all.
Yes.
Peace out.
Please go to the website. Go to the website.